Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. In Port Charles, drama never sleeps, and the latest developments promise to shake up the lives of nearly everyone involved. Ava Jerome is about to unleash chaos as she sets her sights on Rick Lansing, ready to expose a lie that could have devastating consequences. Meanwhile, Nina's carefully guarded secret edges closer to exposure, and the last person she wants to know the truth, Willow, is about to discover it in a way that no one saw coming. The fallout from these revelations is going to ripple through the entire canvas of General Hospital, leaving relationships strained, loyalties tested, and alliances shattered. Ava has always been a master manipulator, a woman who knows when to strike and how to hit her enemies where it hurts the most. Rick Lansing, who has positioned himself as a respectable figure offering his services pro bono, may have thought his deception would go unnoticed. But Ava is not someone who overlooks an opportunity to dig into someone's weaknesses. When she uncovers the truth about Rick's so-called generosity, she doesn't hesitate to plan his exposure. Ava thrives on power, and nothing gives her more satisfaction than holding the truth in her hands when others least expect it. The lie Rick has been weaving is about to unravel, and Ava is the one pulling at every thread. Rick's reputation has always been shaky, haunted by his past misdeeds and manipulations. Trying to rehabilitate his image by taking on pro bono work may have seemed like a brilliant move, but it was built on a fragile foundation. Behind the polished smile and carefully crafted public persona lies a man who has never completely shaken off his darker impulses. Ava knows this, and now she has the proof to show the world, or at least to show the people in Port Charles who matter most, that Rick has been lying about his motives. It's not charity. It's not goodwill. It's self-interest, plain and simple. Once she lays the evidence bare, Rick will have no place to hide, and his credibility could be shattered in an instant. The timing of this revelation couldn't be worse for Rick. With so many characters in Port Charles already wary of him, one misstep could destroy any chance he has of regaining respect. And once Ava goes public with his lie, the ripple effect could damage far more than just Rick's image. Relationships he's tried to mend could fall apart, and opportunities he's been building could vanish. Ava doesn't just want to expose him. She wants to make sure he feels the full weight of humiliation. That's her style, methodical, ruthless, and deeply personal. But Ava isn't only focused on Rick. Her world is tangled in countless threads, and she knows how to use her knowledge to get what she wants. Her discovery of Rick's pro bono lie is just one weapon in her arsenal. While she maneuvers her way into a position of strength against him, another secret is slowly slipping through the cracks elsewhere in town, threatening to ignite an entirely different kind of war. Nina's carefully constructed web of deceit is in danger, and this time, the fallout is going to land directly in Willow's lap. Nina Reeves has fought tooth and nail to keep her secrets hidden, desperate to control the narrative around her life and relationships. She has always feared that certain truths could undo everything she's worked for, particularly when it comes to Willow. The relationship between Nina and Willow has been a minefield from the very beginning, littered with mistrust, misunderstandings, and outright hostility. Nina knows that if Willow discovers the truth in the wrong way, the damage could be irreversible. Yet the walls Nina has built to protect herself are starting to crumble, and the truth is slipping through in ways she can no longer control. The prospect of Willow finding out Nina's secret is terrifying for Nina, not just because it threatens her bond with Willow, but because of the ripple effects it will have across her relationships with others. Michael's protective nature, Carly's fierce loyalty to her family, and the delicate balance Nina has tried to strike with Sunny all stand to be affected. Once Willow learns what Nina has been hiding, she may never look at her the same way again. Trust, once broken, is nearly impossible to repair, and Nina's secret is about to fracture any chance of reconciliation. What makes this situation even more explosive is the manner in which the truth is likely to reach Willow. Secrets rarely come out in a controlled fashion in Port Charles. Instead, they explode like a ticking time bomb, catching everyone off guard and leaving devastation in their wake. Willow could learn the truth through a slip of the tongue, a piece of evidence falling into her hands, or even from someone with an agenda of their own. Regardless of how it happens, the result will be the same. Willow's world will tilt on its axis, and Nina will be left scrambling to pick up the pieces. As Willow processes the revelation, emotions will run high. The betrayal she feels could fuel anger, sorrow, and a determination to distance herself completely from Nina. For Willow, who has already endured so much loss and heartbreak, this betrayal could feel like the final straw. And while Nina may plead for forgiveness, her track record doesn't exactly work in her favor. Once Willow sees her in this new light, the road to healing their fractured relationship may be closed for good. The convergence of these two storylines, Ava exposing Rick's lie and Nina's secret leaking to Willow, creates a perfect storm of drama. Both Rick and Nina are facing public exposure, their facades torn down in front of the very people whose trust they've been trying to earn. Ava, of course, relishes her role in Rick's downfall, but she may find herself drawn into the chaos surrounding Nina as well. Ava's connection to Nina has always been complicated, sometimes supportive, sometimes adversarial, but always marked by tension. Ava might even find herself in a position to use Nina's crumbling secret to her advantage. In true General Hospital fashion, the fallout from these revelations won't stay neatly confined to just the individuals directly involved. The consequences will spread outward, touching families, friends, and enemies alike. Michael's reaction to Nina's secret will be fierce, and Carly's instinct to protect Willow will only intensify. Meanwhile, Rick's downfall could reopen old wounds and remind the people of Port Charles why they should never fully trust him. And in the midst of it all, Ava will be standing tall, satisfied that she has once again proven her ability to control the game. The question that lingers is how long Ava's satisfaction will last. Port Charles is a town where victories are fleeting, and secrets have a way of coming back to bite even the most calculated players. Ava may think she's in control now, but her decision to expose Rick could set off a chain reaction she didn't anticipate. Likewise, Nina may be devastated by Willow's rejection, but her response to that rejection could unleash a whole new round of conflict. These storylines are far from over, and every character involved is about to find themselves tested in ways they never expected. The drama intensifies as alliances shift. Some may rally around Willow as she copes with Nina's betrayal, while others may question whether Rick deserves to be dragged through the mud yet again. Loyalties will be tested, and characters will be forced to choose sides. Ava thrives in these moments, knowing how to twist situations to her advantage, but even she cannot predict every outcome. The exposure of Rick's lie and the leaking of Nina's secret are just the sparks. The firestorm that follows could consume far more than anyone bargained for. For viewers, the stakes couldn't be higher. The tension between Ava and Rick, the looming explosion between Nina and Willow, and the ripple effects across the canvas promise weeks of riveting drama. Every conversation, every confrontation, and every revelation will push the story forward, leaving fans eager to see how it all unfolds. Ava may think she has the upper hand, Nina may believe she can salvage her relationship with Willow, and Rick may hope to repair his reputation. But in Port Charles, nothing is ever that simple. The truth always comes out, and when it does, the fallout is always unforgettable. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.